Hello and welcome to Workshop Shop Studios. Today's project is a laser level, so it's a regular level, but it has laser that'll come out of one end. Oops, there we go. Laser comes out of that end. But I've left it too long with the batteries in it, and they have exploded in there and they're stuck. So today's project is to see if we can get it out of there and if the thing still works. So let's give it a try. So to get to it, I was trying to get this end off. See if I can show you here. There we go. So the end has a switch on it that's on-off. And then it says line, but I think the laser comes out somewhere in there. I haven't quite figured that out because I haven't used this for such a long time. So I pried this end off, and it comes off like this. And then this part comes out. This goes in there for the switch. Now I'm going to show you why it's wet. And then I got this end off of here, which is where the batteries are. See if I can do that again. Oops, get over there where you can see it. Kind of trying to work on something that's long like this. And then I've already gotten one of the batteries out of that container in there, or that battery area in there. Let's see if you can see it there. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty dark down in there. How about over here? And that's pretty hard to see. So you might have to take my word for it that there's another battery down in there. And there is where the laser comes out right there. Can you see that? So what we want to do here is try and get that second battery out. The first one was really frozen in there. This end that I took out, scooch back over here. There we go. This end that I took out was totally corroded. I've got some of that off of there. And now what I want to do is see if they can work that battery out. Oops, that battery out of that hole. So I'm going to work on that a bit, see if I can't work on it. I'll do that. I've already put some baking soda down that hole to see if I can get at least get the acid that leaks out of a battery when it breaks like that. Let's see if I can get that to loosen up a little bit. Now I need to kind of work something around in there. I was trying to go down with my little awl like this, but even that's too big, so I may have to try something else. All right, so to try and get down to there, I just was hoping that this was, all the electronics for this were in a thing that would slide in and out of here. So I kind of worked around the edges with a knife and did my best to kind of loosen it up. And I grabbed this little plastic tab here and gave it a good yank. And here we go. Let's see if I can get it out of there. There we go. So there we go. There's all the electronics. And that means the battery is stuck down inside this container here. So we have a little better access to it now. So I can get this big long thing out of the way now and just work with this little guy. All right, well, I just started banging this upside down like this. And out comes the battery. Hooray! So they got that part done at least. Now we can check this out and make sure that it's not too grubby down in the bottom there. And then we'll see if the laser still works. Well, I didn't realize when I got this out of there, I wondered why this was knurled here and it came out of there. But that's because this was stuck in there and those threads were frozen inside of it. So I worked on this bit to get this little ring off of this and so that it would thread on there. And that's good, because that's the part that pushes on the battery right there. But now I got to glue this knurled bit back in here, right there. So I put this little collar back in like that. And to do that, get it down flat. There we go. To do that, I'm going to use super glue. I'm just going to put it around the edges here. See if this tube is any good. Oop, that tube is totally solid. Let me get a fresh tube. All right, now we're going to try and get the glue on there. Oops. Just got glue all over the threads. Don't want to do that. I'll get that fixed in a second here. Okay, let that dry. So I needed to glue this back on because when I took it off, it broke along in here. So I did that with some super glue. Yeah, that feels good. So now we've got that repaired, and we can try to see if we can get the batteries to work in there. All right, let's give it a try. So we got one battery. There we go. And two batteries. I'll put this in there. Okay. And guess what? It works. There's our laser. I'll turn the light out so you can see it. There's our laser. Ta-da! Okay, so we got it working again. Wonderful. Okay. Enough of that nonsense. And shut it off. We just do that. It works by having a little switch here. I'll turn the light back on so you can see. There's a little switch here that this, when you slide this up and down, turns that switch on. There it is. So you can see the red light. And then you slide it down and it turns it off. And that's all there is to it, really. Let's put it back in the level and see if we can get it squished in there. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get that in there. Kind of messed up this area with my gluing, but it's not essential that it be completely flush. It'll look nicer if I do, but I think we got it there. So let's turn back on, and we have laser light. See it on my hand there. Now this has two settings on it. You can either do, I think that's the one where, let me turn the light out. There's one where you just have a spot like that. Can you see that spot? And then the next one is, oops, not that way, a line. So you see the line go across there? There's the line. There's the spot. And that's off. Line's kind of got a lot of noise to it there. Maybe some junk in there that I need to clean up. But line and spot. I think we got it. So, thanks for watching. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye! Please like and subscribe. Oops, down there. There we go. All right, here's just another example. So it's working great. There's the laser line up there. Hopefully you can see that. And it's really great. It marks out a whole chunk of the wall there. And that does have to be reasonably dark, but it'll go pretty far. You can see down there at the far end, you can see the line. So you could actually get, in essence, a level between here and there. So kind of a cool gadget, and it's working just fine now. Thanks for watching.